Today's video will cover intervals. The interval is simply defined as the distance between notes, or the spacing between notes. Intervals are very important because all of the chords that you play are based off certain types of intervals. Everything that you do on the piano is based off intervals. All of your chords. All chords are intervals. There's different intervals that make up these chords. An interval, basically, we're going to look at the key of C. Intervals basically are pretty simple to get. First thing you want to do is you want to take your major scale, play your tetrachord, and play your major scale. And then you want to assign numbers to each note in your major scale. For example, if I'm playing a C major scale, I want C to be 1, I want D to be 2, E to be 3, F to be 4, G to be 5, A to be 6, B to be 7, and C to be an octave, or A, or 1 again. Now, if I take my notes that I numbered, and if I go from C to D, what I've done was I've done a major second. Remember, the first thing you want to remember is follow your scale, whatever major scale you're playing in. Follow your scale. The second note in your scale from C is D. That note is going to be a major second. So from C to D, to the second note in your scale is a major second. From C to E, to the third note in your scale, we call that a major third. Major third. From C to E, major third. From C to F, we call that a perfect fourth. Perfect fourth. From C to G, we call that a perfect fifth. So your fourth and the fifth are perfect. Everything else is major. Major fourth from C to F. Perfect fourth from C to F. Perfect fifth from C to G. From C to A is a major six. C, D, E, F, G, A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C, D, E, F, G, A. C to A is a major 6. C to B, you guessed it right, is a major 7th. Major 7th. And from C to C is an octave. Now, you follow that same rule of thumb no matter what key you're playing in. So let's go to the key of E flat. First thing I want to do is play my major scale. Identify my major scale. The more I play my major scales, the quicker I know it. So it's important that you play scales as often as possible. In the key of E flat, from E flat to F is a major second. From E flat to G, major third. E flat, F, G. Just count your notes. From E flat to A flat, E flat, F, G, A flat is a perfect fourth. E flat to B flat, perfect fifth. E flat to C, major sixth. E flat to D, major seventh. And E flat to E flat is an octave. Intervals are very important. You want to be able to recognize the intervals without thinking about it. For example, you want to know that in the key of F sharp, A sharp is the major third, C sharp is the perfect fifth. You want to know that, the fifth. When you're just talking about it, you just say that for major, you can just say the third. It's understood that it's major if you just say the third. And for your fourth and your fifth, you don't have to say perfect. You can just say your fifth or your fourth. So it's understood. In the key of A flat, my fourth, I pluck out my scale, major scale, using my tetrachord. In the first video we talked about, A flat, D flat is a fourth. I just count. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, fourth. A flat to F is a sixth. A flat to G, seventh. So it works all the same. If you know your scales, if you know how to play your major scales, then you can find out what your intervals are. B flat to C is the second. B flat to D is the third. B flat to E flat, fourth. B flat to F is the fifth. B flat to G is the sixth. B flat to A flat is, B flat to A is a seventh. B flat to B flat is an octave. And also it works the same going down as well. We'll go back to the key of C. C down to B, C down to B. We'll save that for the next video. We'll talk about that in the next video. For right now, we'll just concentrate on going up and naming our intervals going up. I don't want to give you too much right now for this video, for one video. Okay, so from let's do a couple of more scales. Let's do the A scale. Pluck out our tetrachord. A to B is the second. A to C sharp is the third. A to D is the fourth. A to E is the fifth. A to F sharp is the sixth. A to G sharp is the seventh. And A to A is an octave. So those are all your intervals. Your intervals are a major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, and then the octave. There are more intervals that we will learn, but for right now we're dealing with the major scale. Those are all the intervals in our major scale. So like I said before, it's important that you're able to recognize that from E flat to A flat is a fourth. The quickest way to do that is just count your notes. You can even drop in a sentence, you can drop the flats for a second and say E, F, G, A. From E to A is 4 letters from E to A. If I want to find from F sharp to D sharp, between F and D there's F, G, A, B, C, D. There's 6. Both of them are sharps. F sharp, D sharp is in the scale. So from F sharp to D sharp is a 6. F sharp is 1, G sharp is 2, A sharp is 3, B is 4, C sharp is 5, D sharp is 6. So take that principle and apply it and practice and learn all of your intervals. The quicker you learn the intervals, the quicker you be playing chords. I hope this video blessed somebody. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.